You don't take that gruff when it's about that stuff. The host of Rodriguez Rants, Louie Rodriguez.
Hello there. This is Rodriguez Rant, your host, George Louis Rodriguez. Today I'm going to show you a video about them talking about Trump. I'm telling you, man, this is a sad, sad story.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia Forex.
In this world that we're living in, I can't believe what's going on. There's so much corruption in the government, in the hospitals, in the police department. Everywhere there's corruption. And how are we supposed to live like that? We can't live like that. We can't live in corruption. We should be able to get along, all of us. And these Americans in the government, the Democrats, they need to soften up. You know, they need to stop being the way they are. They need to stop getting on people, arguing with people, trying to get them in jail, impeach them. What are they doing? What is going on in this world? You know, when I was young, I thought we was living in a great world. But as I grew up, I kept seeing more corruption, more evil everywhere I went. You know, how you expect to survive in this world if that's the way it's going to be, you know? But I'm going to show you a tape right now about Trump and what's going on with him.
Please show me this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and the family of former President Donald Trump and the president himself. Well, they've been going through a lot lately, and they really need our prayers and support. Before we get started, folks, I want to ask you to please make sure you like and share this video more than anything. Also, please leave a comment and subscribe if you haven't done so already. It really helps us out. So, the former president went on a rant on Truth Social. And in this rant, and I'll get to the family aspect in a second, in this rant, he was blaming the Joe Biden administration for the $6 billion it unfroze for Iran, and blaming that for leading to the Hamas attacks against Israel. Now, there's no evidence right now that that $6 billion played any role. The $6 billion is not even...
He says there's no proof. But we know better. What are they going to do with those $6 billion? You know, buy more weapons to go against us? The way I hear, these Iranians got military guns, bullets from the United States. Their guns are our guns. So how do they get military guns from our country? From the soldiers that they killed? Or did we give it to them? Did Biden give it to them? You know, we don't know. It's impossible or incredible that these things are really happening, you know. Hit the video, please.
Yet gotten into Iran's hands, but the argument is Iran knows the $6 billion is coming. They can move money around, get it to Hamas, get this operation underway, and then replace it with the $6 billion that we're unfreezing. It is Iran's money, mind you, frozen by the Trump administration. It is not U.S. taxpayer money. So all that is, those are facts that I have to lay out for you so you know the situation. It doesn't make it any better for Joe Biden.
Why is Biden giving these people $6 billion? These people are trying to kill us. We've been fighting for them for the longest. They attacked the Twin Towers. They always trying to attack us and kill us. They hate Americans. They burn our flags. So why are we sending them money? If anything, they should be sending us money. You know, we shouldn't be sending them anything. What we should be sending them is hard luck. That's what we should be sending. And do what Trump did when he got rid of that one terrorist. He did the right thing. And could you please put the video again?
Froze $6 million or $6 billion for a state sponsor of terror who openly hates the United States and calls for death to America.
There you go.
How does the Trump family get involved here? Well, Trump's niece, who nobody would know her name if it wasn't for her uncle, former President Donald Trump, Mary Trump, who now has her own podcast, The Mary Trump Show. Again, nobody knew who this woman was. But she goes, you know, against her uncle about everything. Well, she says, she highlighted his tweet, put it on Twitter, and then called him an effing maniac and said that he gave secrets about Israel to Russia. Russia then gave it to Iran, and Iran then gave it to Hamas. She says this with no...
Stop it right there. You know, I'm kind of thinking, did Biden get a hold of his niece and convince her that Trump is wrong and he's doing wrong? Why would this woman, knowing her uncle, come out like that? Why would she say that? Is she trying to be popular by using Trump's name or trying to get famous? What is going on here? You know, why they keep blaming this poor man for everything that happens in the United States. All of this is happening under Biden's leadership. And can't blame Trump. He wasn't around. It's Biden. He's the one that started a war. I mean, they said that Trump was going to start a war and we're going to be in trouble, but he didn't start no war in 4 years that he was here. Huh? Yeah. But now we have all kinds of wars. We have the Russian attacking the Ukraine. We have the Iranians attacking the Jews. This wouldn't have happened if Trump would have been the president. This wouldn't have happened. He had everything on check. And these people know that Trump ain't fooling around, especially when he had threw that bomb down there, sent that bomb down there and killed that one Iranian that was a bad terrorist, killing Americans. They knew he wasn't playing around. That's why they wouldn't do anything like that. But Biden took over. Hey, they said, oh, man, here's a softie. Let's go start a war here and there. You know, he ain't going to do nothing. What are they going to do? So put the tape on again, please.
Facts to back anything up. We don't know if that happened at all. We don't know if Russia's involved in this at all. You know, the narrative is being spun right now the way they want to spin it to try somehow, desperately, to pin this horrific attack on the Israeli people, on the Jewish people, on former President Donald Trump. And you've seen Rob Reiner do it. You've seen a bunch of people do it. But to see his own family member go so far, stoop so low, as to put blame on him for an attack that happened years after he left the Oval Office. If the information he supposedly gave Russia was so pertinent, so devastating, why did it take 3 years into Joe Biden's administration for the attack to happen? Where does that make sense to anybody? Where does that make sense to Rob Reiner or Mary Trump or all these people who are trying to spin this narrative that's been pushed by MSNBC and some other places, and credit where it's due, not pushed on CNN. I have not seen that on CNN. So where is this logic coming from? Well, it's not logic. It's the blame Trump at all costs mentality.
Yes.
He has to be responsible because he's the evil Donald Trump. And they have to find a way to make him responsible for everything. Now, so far, I have not heard that from President Biden's administration or any competent Democrats.
They're looking for a scapegoat.
And let's pray that it stays that way. Let's pray it doesn't get into this. I pray it doesn't. Not from Trump's side or anybody's side. But Trump did say something that I've said. There are likely terror cells in the United States that cross the southern border. No, we don't know it for sure. But I would say there's a real good possibility we could be seeing attacks like Israel saw. And that's what Trump was saying. So be vigilant and be aware. Folks, I want to know what you think about this story, so leave it in the comments section.
Okay, stop it there. You hear what this man's saying? It's a possibility. Maybe there's a lot of terrorists that did come through. I mean, Biden's letting everybody come through. Who knows? I heard that some Russians were sneaking in. I heard some Chinese are sneaking in, communist Chinese. They have caught quite a few of them already here in the United States sneaking in. So who knows how many got through, and who knows how many more bombings we might have in the United States if this happens. You know, it's very scary, and this shouldn't happen. This shouldn't have happened at all. I don't know what happened to Biden that he let all these people in. I know they're going through a lot over there and this and that. They're going poor, but man, we can't handle everybody that's in the world. I mean, there's no room. Pretty soon they'll be coming in and we'll be going out trying to find room. So we won't be able to afford to feed these people either. So what's going to happen? You're going to have gangs. You're going to have riots, robbery, rapes. Who knows what's going to happen in this United States since this started. I can't wait until Trump gets back in office and straightens everything out. I hope he wins this year. I'm really thinking that he might win. I have that in my mind that he's going to win, and I think he's going to take it. Well, this is Rodriguez Rants coming to you live, but it's a video. And don't forget to watch Faith, Family, and Politics, Rodriguez Rants, and a few other broadcasts we both have. So give us a like, a comment. If you think I'm wrong, let me know. Educate me, Bye.